Hey everybody, it's good to have you back and I hope y'all had a great weekend. I know Jacksonville State fans did. We're going to talk about parental consent and COVID vaccines, Mike Hubbard's efforts to get out of prison, and a basketball Hall of Famer from Alabama. I'm Mike Morgan and we're down in Alabama. The Alabama Department of Public Health has put a policy into place requiring parental consent before public school children receive a COVID-19 vaccination at state-run clinics at public schools, reports AL.com's Rebecca Griesbach. You see, according to Alabama state law, children older than 14 can get routine medical treatment without parental consent. And that's apparently been happening with the COVID vaccine. North Alabama pediatrician Dr. Wayne Melvin said that they've had several cases where the kids wanted to get vaccinated, yet their parents didn't want them to. He said in many cases the kids have gotten their shots. So now over the summer, according to Assistant State Health Officer Karen Landers, some state legislators expressed their concerns over this with ADPH. Internal discussions were held, and now anyone under 19 who's not legally emancipated needs a parent or guardian to sign off before they can be vaccinated by ADPH workers. Note that the policy does not apply to private physicians. It took years for Mike Hubbard's appeal process to run out so that he was forced to report to prison for breaking ethics laws as Alabama's Speaker of the House. He's now been in prison for a year, and he's asking to get out, reports AL.com's Amy Yerkinen. He's also apologized to Alabamians for his crimes. Now, it was a split sentence the court gave Hubbard. 28 months in prison and 8 years probation. His scheduled release date is January 8th, 2023. According to a motion filed by Hubbard's lawyers asking for his release, he has taken responsibility for his actions, poses no threat, and is serving a sentence that is longer than those handed out in similar cases. Hubbard himself wrote a letter to the court, apologizing to Alabama citizens and acknowledging his crimes. Quote, "The fact that I was convicted of violating the ethics law of which I oversaw the drafting and passing is embarrassing, and I apologize to the court," end quote. Ben Wallace became a Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Famer over the weekend, reports AL.com's Mark Abbott. In doing so, he became the third Hall of Famer to have played high school basketball in Alabama. He was a three-sport athlete at Central High School in Hayneville, and he grew up in Benton and Whitehall in Lowndes County. 10th out of 11 children in his family, by the way. Wallace played for 5 NBA teams over 16 seasons, but it was his work with the Detroit Pistons from 2000 to 2006 that made him a superstar. His strength was on the defensive end. He led the NBA twice in rebounding and once in blocked shots, and he joined Dikembe Mutombo as the only 4-time NBA Defensive Players of the Year. Well, here's your Down in Alabama trivia question for today. Who were the other 2 basketball Hall of Famers who played high school ball in the state? It might be too easy for some of y'all, so let's include the high schools they played for. We'll mention the answer tomorrow. Thank y'all for listening. We'll be back again tomorrow. Until then, stop by and see us on the internet whenever you can at al.com.